How is the personal consumption expenditures, PCE, calculated? Imagine trying to figure out how much people in the United States spend on everything from groceries to haircuts. That's what the personal consumption expenditures measure. It's a way to see how much households and nonprofit groups are buying and using. To do this, the government pulls together data from many sources. These include reports from businesses, government agencies, trade groups, and other official records. They look at what people buy and how much they spend on goods and services. This includes things like durable goods, which last more than 3 years, such as cars and appliances. It also covers non-durable goods, like food and clothing, which are used up quickly. Plus, services like health care, education, and travel are part of the mix. The calculation uses two main methods. The first is called the commodity flow method. It tracks the movement of goods through the economy. It starts with data on how much is produced and sold, then adjusts for imports, exports, and inventory changes. This helps estimate what households actually buy and use. The second method is direct estimation. This is used for spending that's hard to track through flow data. For example, it estimates costs like rent for owner-occupied homes, health and life insurance, or military clothing, based on specific data sources. To measure how prices change over time, the PCE price index is used. It's a special index that combines two types of price comparisons. The first is the Laspeyres index, which compares the cost of a fixed basket of goods from the previous period at current prices. The second is the Paasche index, which looks at the current basket at current prices compared to the previous period. The Fisher index then takes the geometric mean of these two, giving a balanced view that accounts for consumers switching to cheaper options when prices change. The PCE price index also includes spending by Americans abroad and excludes spending by foreign residents working in the United States. It covers expenditures by military personnel and U.S. citizens working temporarily overseas. This broad approach helps give a clear picture of overall consumer spending and how prices are changing. Because it considers substitution effects, where consumers switch to cheaper alternatives, it tends to show softer inflation readings than the consumer price index. The Federal Reserve keeps a close eye on the PCE price index, especially the core version that excludes food and energy prices, to guide decisions about interest rates and monetary policy. In essence, calculating the personal consumption expenditures involves gathering detailed data from many sources, estimating spending in areas that are hard to track, and applying a special price index that reflects how consumers respond to changing prices. This process helps economists and policymakers understand how much prices are rising and how consumers are adjusting their buying habits over time.